You know it's fame, Bay Yella. Yeah, you hotter than the sun, baby. Yeah, you hotter than the sun, baby.
Yeah, you hotter than the summer, baby. Let me see you go ahead and shake it. Yeah, you hotter than the summer, baby. The way you moving got it going crazy. Yeah, do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Drop it down low to the ground. Yeah, girl, I wanna see you shake it. Yeah, the way she doing it be nasty. Hotter than the summer and she running like a track meet. Like Boosie with 2 red bones in the backseat. Shotty body blazing so amazing if you ask me. We always love to go and party to the yeah. We don't ever like to party with no fake friends. I don't ever mess around with no basics. Had to bring her back up to my speed like when the bass kicks. Look, shawty, we can do it all summer, but which one of y'all's really down for the come up? Time to live it up. Like one up, if you hotter than the summer, put your hands up. Yeah, you hotter than the summer, baby. Let me see you go ahead and shake it. Yeah, you hotter than the summer, baby. The way you moving got it going crazy. Yeah, do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Drop it down low to the ground. Yeah, girl, I wanna see you shake it.
The way you shake it, baby, got me like ooh wee. Shout it how she butting up like used grease. She got me in the zone like 2-3. Bounce it up and down, baby, dribble with your booty cheeks. I like them thick, I like them light skin. And I can pay for it, baby, so the slim. Double up the end and call up a friend. Fuck with me, shout it if you wanna win. Back that ass up like juvenile. Baby, 400 degrees, can't cool it down. That little pretty brown round drive a nigga wild. Now toot it up and I'ma pack it down.
Yeah, you hotter than the summer, baby. Let me see you go ahead and shake it. Yeah, you hotter than the summer, baby. The way you moving got it going crazy. Yeah, do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Do it all summer. You hotter than the summer. Drop it down low to the ground. Yeah, girl, I wanna see you shake it.
Baby. Yeah, you hotter than the sun, baby. I just wanna see you shake it. I just wanna see you shake it. Yeah, you hotter than the sun, baby. Yeah, hotter than the sun, baby. I just wanna go and see you shake it. I just wanna go and see you shake it. Hey.
We'll do it live. Fucking thing. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
2008. I feel great. I feel like I finally got some fucking food on my plate. I'm on my way straight to the top. Can't be stopped unless I lose my fucking dough. Being home is what I want. So what I gotta do is keep my cool, but you.
This industry ain't ready for a nigga like me to get up in it and burn it down. Give me the cut like surgeons now. I don't give a fuck like virgins now. I just want my opportunity to kill a beat when I murder tracks with verbs and nouns. 16s, I'm surging rounds, burst and lay a motherfucking serpent down. I got the entity to level my enemies, dealing with energy, decking and everything mentally. Ain't no remedy for testing me, disrespecting me, effing me. Effort is evidently not evidence in your every speech. I can tell you we can't believe that you ever speak. Give me any beat, cause I'm beasting on anything. And I'm killing every record, I'm never neglecting. I sever these records, I bring illness, I can on everything. I go beast low when I speak flow. C4, he blow when the beat go. C-notes get low, then I Devo. Reload speech go when I freak shows. I'll be on that other shit, creep slow. When I grind, got the street soul. We ride, we roll, we fly, we know, we ride, beast mode, beast mode.
I'll be on that other shit. I'll be on that other shit. I'll be on that other shit. I'll be
ratchet. Yo, it's Hobson and liquid assassin. Finna get in your ass. I got a verbal Tommy gun and I'm itching to blast it. Leave you stiff in the casket. I got tricks on my sleeve and different attractions. We can end up being buddies and maybe collaborate, or we can end up with you getting your ass kicked. Or me stripping your bad bitch. Fuck it, then pass around to the niggas I rap with. I don't be giving a fuck. I crush on any whack ass nigga. I ain't giving no chances. Tell me, do you wanna step to this? The West presents the new lyrical exorcist. So don't expect nothing less than this, cause I'm the best to spit. I'm number one, all the rest of shit. You can ask my mama. With most MCs, I got a bad persona. Nigga, my ass is kinda rowdy. I'm eating motherfuckers like a mad piranha. I bring pain like a sword. You better remember the name like it was yours. I was raised up to be shameless, and of course, my flow's like a match that's lit in front of your brain, and I torture, cause we
I'll be on that other shit. I'll be on that other shit.
Everybody rapping cool with a gang. Check up with him while you doing your thing, or they let that weapon shoot up your frame. What you think a thug will do for the chain? Just imagine getting Gucci and fame. Catch you slipping, lipping, loosen your lane, and snatch your whip and get to shooting the fade. You know the game, dog in his day. Pluto is tame, Cujo insane. We do know the difference between it. No matter what they've been saying, it's pseudo the same. Kick it, punch it, chop it, judo the game. 100 hand slap it, sumo the game. Play it then pay it when you owe the game. You know the game, you know the game, you know the game. Hurry up and wait, you've been wasting time. Lose your place in line, they've been using hate while I maneuver to rejuvenate when I illuminate the vibe. It only take one to make a move and three to make a crowd, and two to break a tie. Watch the way that you speaking, and I can see weakness in a man through the naked eye. Taking my aim, target maintain, go Achilles heel, military drill. I'm leaking like a soda when it spill, overkill it so they know the shit is real. The emotion is broken, there's a will with no spoke. I'm corrosive with the quill. Run up in the spot, seize the dough, we've been told we supposed to get the mills. I've been on my own, I never chill, forever ill with the killer protocol I keep. If you think you can play around, I will take the crown, you don't belong with me. Autonomy, honestly, you rap dudes are sorta like Pokemon to me. The way I hunt them down, throw my balls around and end up with another trophy on the street. Give me my gym badge, ask how am I? Fuck it, I've been bad. Living outcast or whatever they infat, I've never been that. Deliver the big bag, your shit sad. Your visual is trash, I never give them less than a cinema syntax. We had enough of your illegitimate mishap. Now you better brace for the imminent impact. You know the game, you know the game, you know the game, you know the game. Everybody rapping cool with a gang. Check up with them while you're doing your thing, or they let that weapon shoot up your frame. What you think a thug will do for the chain? Just imagine getting Gucci and fame. You know the game, you know the game, you know the game. Dog in his day, Pluto is tame, Cujo insane. We do know the difference between it. No matter what they've been saying, it's pseudo the same. Kick it, punch it, chop it, judo the game. 100 hand slap it, sumo the game. Play it then pay it when you owe the game. You know the game, you know the game. I'm steady killing shit and living the odds. Never did a timid pivot or pause. When I spit it, then they give it applause. Even if and when I did it with flaws. Negativity throwing them off. Who'd have thought that they were totally soft? Cut the time off, quoted them wrong. Told you to leave and they know you to dawn. What the truth is, getting in. Got a lot to do with fitting in. Dropping loot and getting dividends. What you got to do for an admission in. Pay the fee to see the opportunist. Not a lot to say, but it's a lot to do. Locked me in and did it. But still it got me in the pip a proper room. Shaking hands, trying to make advance. Bloody sweat and tears for the sake of fans. Believing in it if and they say I can. I follow dream and try to take a chance. Nothing ventured, led to nothing gained. You miss every shot that you never take. Kicking game and say they do okay, but no, it don't equate to any food or making cake. I soaked up a lot of things from a lot of dudes with a lot of game. When they took a pic, they said, sorry dude, but you gotta move out of frame. Hand me the phone, then strike a pose like go and take it for us. Pay the supporters when they endorse, so the day they ignore us. The way the stegosaurus play the course. You know the game, you know the game, you know the game, you know the game. Everybody rapping cool with a gang. Check up with them while you're doing your thing, or they let that weapon shoot up your frame. What you think a thug will do for the chain? Just imagine getting Gucci and fame. You know the game, you know the game, you know the game. Dog in his day, Pluto is tame, Cujo insane. We do know the difference between it. No matter what they've been saying, it's pseudo the same. Play it then pay it when you owe the game. Tell you to leave it when you overstayed. To forget to remember when you go away. You know the game, you know the game.
Well, good morning, my friends. Today we shall discuss the mushroom. Yeah, how many of you like mushrooms? Oh, yes, very nice, very good. Now, how many of you like psychedelic mushrooms? Ah, well, that looks like all of you then. Alrighty, let's go find some. Form a single file line behind me. Walk slow. Follow me, kids. Come on now. Come on, you can do this. Let's go.
What have these mushrooms all done to my mind? What have they done to my mind? Running through the pine. Running through the pine. Head feels wrapped in twine. What have these mushrooms all done with my mind? What have they done with my mind? Mushrooms I won't decline. Wash them down with wine. My life goes better with a mushroom. I seem like I'm in a bit of mood when I'm on a mushroom. Clouded up when I'm packing a boom. Cut, cut, kaboom. Hear the maniac sounds of a motherfucking troomer. It's bound to doom ya. All I gotta say is don't know. Staring at a go-bo, but it ain't my name. I don't know my name, so why the fuck am I even trying to get a witness? Nobody hanging out with a weird motherfucker like this. Like this, everybody make a fist. That be the size of the shroom that I ate. I am so high that I intoxicate. Anybody looking at me in another way gonna get a watermelon thrown at them. Yep, I got them. Oh fuck, can't feel my nose, I can't feel my toes. They're gonna lay down on them. I'm in a full meltdown, tripping on the way the tree blows and the way the wind caught them. It's time to come to grips. Said I got a long time till I hit bottoming out on the trip and psychotically dwelling on all of the juju. I'm not proud enough to get up out of this chair. I'm proud enough to stop pulling my hair. I'm proud enough to get another mushroom out of my backpack. Yo, sitting right there. I'm gonna sit back, close my eyes, for I gotta get a move on back to life. This is the re-up and now's the time. Mushrooms on my mind. What have these mushrooms all done to my mind? What have they done to my mind? Going back in time. Going back in time. Floating on my ride. What have these mushrooms all done with my mind? What have they done with my mind? Seeing purple lines. Purple lines. Swinging through on vines. To the mushrooms that you really ate. I focus on 8 comfortable ones that are no correlate. Yo, you never can tell we need them. Poisonous, the brain cells don't need them. Treat them to a little bit of thought, freedom. Right when I'm on a flight, when I'm in a nightshade, and I know I gotta eat them. I sit in my room and I bubble the water for tea. Quicker to get in the bloodstream, quicker to drip on the light beam, quicker to give it to y'all. Dirtball, you got me fucked up. Why the fuck you do this to us? Didn't really wanna get this high. Why you got to make me fry? Look, man, feel bad, but it ain't my fault. I'm the one over here, yo, stuck in the vault. Where the vault come from, don't know, but I gotta put a halt to the mushroom guys. Can't see a motherfucking thing like I'm in a fog. And nobody seeming to care that I'm dying a miserable death with no one to call. No one to call and nowhere to fall, nowhere to fall. I'll leave it to y'all, you too can be tall. The thinner the path, the bigger the small. They call me the ball. I'm really the one that can give you the psilocybin advice. Now won't it be nice? Check, come in y'all, anybody there? What have these mushrooms all done to my mind? What have they done to my mind? Running through the pine. Head feels wrapped in twine. What have these mushrooms all done with my mind? What have they done with my mind? Mushrooms I won't decline. Wash them down with wine. Party, do it non-stop. Party hard, till we call the cops. Party hard, keep it hardcore. Party hard.
But here we go again. Y'all out there? Y'all out there? Where y'all at? It's Friday. Y'all out there?
ATL, baby. ATL.
All right. I'm going to give y'all a moment on the other side of that lens. I'm going to give y'all a moment to get in your seats because I'm looking in your house and I'm seeing a lot of empty seats right now. Whoever's cat that is, you about to knock the blunt off the couch. Y'all better check your cat. All right? Everybody good? Turn your sound down, cuz. So if you've been out there since the last show and you were waiting on us, go ahead and take a moment to refresh your drink. We're going to start introductions once again here, okay? Because you might know some people, you might not know some people, all right? So everyone else, go ahead, hit like, hit subscribe, that little ding-ding thingamabob. Go ahead and push that so you can get warnings when we up here doing weird stuff like this. Y'all good? I see y'all out there. Let's see. Let me hit the comments real quick here. Already, I was like, hey, yo. That was me. I guess I don't have to read my own comments to y'all, huh? All right. So Kiwi is like loving the intro music. Me too, Kiwi. I be vibing, and I think y'all be catching me sometimes vibing on accident. Big Mike, yo, we here. ENT in the building. You know what I'm saying? 100. I almost missed the 100. I never missed the 100 because I'm 100, baby. You 100?
100.
100. All right.
100.
Kiwi like, hey.
Let's do it.
TL like, represent.
How you doing, people?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do what it do.
So look, It's been another 7 days, and we're back in Croxxbone Laboratories for the only show in the galaxy designed to make you drink and think, both in larger quantities than you're used to. But please drink responsibly. Never drink and get behind the wheel, because we need you here for these shows. We can't be losing members. We need to add members, right? Tell your fam, tell your friends, tell all them. Otherwise, go ahead, get your drink. Throw your keys somewhere where you ain't going to find them. Give them to the dog if your dog is weird like that, and hide your keys. It's a cool dog. I want a dog like that better than my dog. All right. Anyway, I'm your host, the living question mark, the last philosopher, the unadulterated D Times. And yes, the D is for drastic. Now, you might be looking into your camera and you're like, that don't look like Big C. Even more, you might be thinking, wait. There's more than 2 people on that couch right now. You know what? You'd be right. In both instances. So, beside me today is a special guest, an inspired and an inspiring woman who also happens to be a powerful rapper, a songwriter, a performer, genuinely an awesome individual, and by chance, my fam, Melody Monroe, right? Now, beside her is a longtime ace of mine, one of the coolest cats this world has ever met, a straight shooter, the guy in the pocket. Y'all might have heard his voice several times. Y'all might have seen his hand reach on the screen once or twice to hand me something. This is my dude, Dre, you know, right here. So before we get started, let me give him a chance to say hello. If y'all got anything to say, y'all got anything y'all want to promote, any shout outs you want to give, anything like that, now's your time. We're going ladies first in the house, right? So Melody Monroe, go ahead. Tell us about yourself, do anything you want, you know, it's your world.
Oh, thank you very much. Shout out to Croxxbone. Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it. Boom. Give it one time.
All day.
And so yeah, I'm just on here right now, just trying to promote my 2 singles that are out right now. Certified and Notorious. You can find them on all platforms right now. Visuals are coming very soon. Just a lot of new exciting things are up and coming for me. So I'm just on this show trying to promote that. You know, show some love, get some love in return. You know, it's popping, y'all.
It's coming all day, baby. That's all we got is love in the place. That's all we came for. What about you, Dre? You want to give an introduction? Go ahead, tell us about yourself.
Hey, how y'all people out there doing? Hey, ATL, born and raised, you know. I do a little acting and whatnot. I got a couple of movies coming out. Check out my boy on TrapHouseComedy.com. You'll see my movie in there. Also, I got a movie coming out called Hearts of the Streets. Check me out. Hey, I just want to entertain you guys and make sure everybody's happy. It's a Friday. Let's work on this Friday on. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, baby. It's a reason we call this shit Croxxbone ENT. You know what I'm saying? We got your writers. We got your producers. We got your singers. We got your rappers. We got your graphic artists. Whatever you need, baby. We got you want culinary arts? I got your culinary arts. I don't really know what all is included in that, but I got it. If you need it, I got it. It say art in the back, so I got it, baby. All right, now Big C's traveling this week. He sends his love to the fans.
Love Big C.
I already told him y'all love him back because I hate passing messages. So if you don't really love him, I apologize for misspeaking on your behalf. Now, here we are, 3 people on the couch about to discuss building yourself. Put a space in between your and self, right? Now, I know both of y'all have checked out the show, but here's the real test. Do either of y'all know how we start every episode?
At least with a question. And
That's actually very, very damn close. It is with a question. I mean, you came to be asked questions.
Big C usually have, if he answer right or you answer with him, take a drink, right?
Not quite, but you close. You close. You close.
I'm learning.
All right. I got you though. I got you. I'm your guy. I got you, right? So usually we start with a softball question.
Okay, softball. That's right.
Softball question, right?
That's right.
And it's a question that's nice and easy, right?
Right.
And it shouldn't take too much thought, right?
Right. Quick answer.
And it's no problem to knock it right out the park, right?
That's why it's softball.
Right?
Yeah, okay, all right, okay.
Okay, so are y'all 2 ready for this?
I'm ready, bro.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so we did ladies first on the introduction, so we're going to start with you on this.
Okay.
All right? So I want both of y'all to think of who you are and how you are, and then answer me this. Who made you?
Who made me? Angela Rice and Leroy Mapp.
Your parents made you the way you are?
Well, you know what? They made me, but I made my own self once I got older. They made me. Fuck, you know what? They made me. I don't know how to answer that question.
Who made you, nigga?
Oh, we talking about my IG or we talking about who I am now? I'm totally different person from what they raised me as.
So who made you?
I made myself. I'm gonna be like that. Fuck.
Self-made.
Melody Monroe. Think of who you are. Think of how you are. And tell me who made you.
All right, look. He gang. Being me and who I am, okay, I'm the type of person, I'm going to answer that with a question and be like, all right, you said who made me?
That's a good question.
It's 3 words in that question. It's 3 words in that question.
Hold on. Who made me? No, but how about what, when, where, and how? What made me? You know, instead of who, what made me? How, when, where, and why? Whatever. But that's just me. So, but yeah.
So
Thank you.
So we're gonna take the softball and try and turn it into a curveball. Is that what we're doing? We trying to misdirect instead of answer?
This is a curveball.
Because I really want to know. It's a softball question. You should be able to knock this out the park, no problem, right? Who made you?
My parents made me, but what part of me are you talking about?
All right. So with that so far,
That's being me.
y'all have both said, he said he made himself, but first he said his parents.
Right.
You say your parents made you, but then you were also saying it's the what, the who, the where, the how, the when, all of that, right?
I kind of think outside the box. That's why I said that.
I mean, it's more than just who. I mean, who made you is not really a softball question,
it's
is
really
it?
not.
At all.
No.
That's why I was telling you. They haven't watched the show,
Who made
right?
me now?
Who made me now? Who made me then? That's a great question because look, when you ask most people, the conversation goes nature or nurture. Right. We all heard that, right? Nature or nurture. Right. But what if I told you nature and nurture only counts up until the point when you're in your impressionable years?
Adolescence.
Yeah, like after 15. What if I say after 15 ain't nobody telling you shit?
Right.
What if I say that? Is that true? Is that wrong? Is that right? What am I saying?
It's an adolescence where you got down, you feel like you can just do what the fuck you want to do at that time. Nobody can goddamn tell me nothing. Yeah, look, I'm grown now. Even though I got that little bit of that mustache, I'm goddamn thinking like I'm that nigga right now. But at the same time, your parents still raising you though.
They raising you. Okay, what you say?
But sometimes things are just inside you. I don't know. I mean, sometimes
We all got our own minds.
things don't have to be really taught to you. I don't know. Sometimes we just end up doing things, I think, because it's inside you. Sometimes it's just embedded in who you are, in your DNA.
So look, check that. I'm glad you said that actually. Check this story out real quick. So I'm gonna go real personal with y'all. I met my brother at 40 years old.
Right.
He ain't know my pop. He never met me. 40 years old, I met my brother, right? And when I met my brother, the first thing I noticed was that he had facial expressions and his speech pattern matched my dad.
Damn.
He never saw my dad. He's never spent a day with him. But the faces he would make when you say things to him are the exact same faces my pop would make.
Right. You
Right?
know that because you know your pops.
I know my pops. I hang with my pops all the time when I can. Right? So that's the business right there. So what I'm saying is it made me think a larger part of who we are than what I originally thought might be. It's like written in our code.
It's a DNA.
It's written in our code, right? Some of what you are is written into your code. Do y'all agree on that?
I agree.
Y'all agree. Some of what we are. All right, so are we saying part of who we are is built in from the gate? Like from go, your first breath. Like this is it. From the day you was born, one day you're going to make this face.
Because of the DNA.
One day you're going to make this face because that's who you are. Is that what we saying?
Well, you know, it's a scientific fact that when a child is in the mother's womb, they do share cells and DNA and things like that. It constantly goes back and forth in between the child and the mother. Right. So even when the child is being born, whatever cells are left over from the mother is just inside the child, and whatever cells from that child is just left over inside the mom. So that's what kind of like, you know, what really justifies that connection and kind of answers that. It's like, you know, everything is in that DNA. So, you know, and it's not just the mom, but guess what? You know, that egg got that sperm in it. So, you know,
But
that's that.
Do they go back to if
That's the code.
It's not the father who originally made that baby, but if you start having a relationship with that woman, could that man who not the actual father feed that baby
and make him something like him?
Right.
Okay, that's good questions. Let's take a second here real quick though. Let's see what we got here. ACB, fire, Croxxtalk, let's go. Kiwi Thomas, me. Y'all remember what she might have been saying me to? Kiwi Thomas, laughed my ass off. Croxxbone Entertainment, that's us. We was like, who made you? Kiwi Thomas is like, I know who made me. I'm a child of the Most High God, blessed and highly favored. So she say God made her who she is, and that's a valid answer. I mean, we're gonna get into that real quick, right?
You got TL177 said, I was created in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Minnetonka.
Minnetonka. What is Minnetonka? I don't know. I'm from the South. I love Purple Rain. What? Oh my
I don't know a lot of pop culture. I knew that.
You knew that?
I knew that.
Damn.
Yo, what else? So look, you read TL. You want to read Kiwi? Because that's kind of long.
You had in the who, when, where, and how. I said I was here from the beginning and even before because of when I came from spiritually, but my vessel was made on this earth and my mental is from, that's it.
No, it ain't that.
From what? That's it.
What's the next one?
From a whole different universe. Oh, okay. Let's see.
So her mind is from a whole different universe. All right.
She's like an alien.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta look until you can tell me for sure what's right. Until you can show me what's right, everything is possible. I'm not judging nobody. We all taking a guess in the dark, or shot in the dark here. We all throwing shit, right? ACB said, laugh. Max was like, I was made from my experiences, right? So look, let's take a second. So we're reverse engineering the recipe of who we are. So what percentage of how we roll would you say right now is DNA? Melody first. You got to pick a percentage. What percentage of how we are, how we roll, is made from DNA? Melody first.
You know what? Me and how I think, the way how I'm gonna answer that question is like I think it just depends how much you're getting from, how strong is the DNA that you're getting from your mom and your dad.
You got to give me a percent. We can't go deep. I'm gonna need a number. Percentages or numbers.
I'm gonna say like 65%.
65% of who we are is DNA. 65. 15% more than half. That's what you're going with? Locking in? Final answer?
You sitting there giving me some doubts. Between 60 and 65%, I say is
all right. What you say over there, Dre?
I would say.
What percent?
Because now my
DNA
dad,
only.
They say my dad was a pimp. My mom was 14 when he met her, so I don't really like the motherfucker too much. And I was at that time, I would fuck him up and murder my child. So I would say, pimping wise, I would say 65% myself.
Oh, y'all both say 65?
I say mother wise, I would say that other 40%.
All right, so hold up. So both of y'all say your DNA makes up about 65% of how you roll. I gotta admit.
But then sometimes it depends on the person.
So check. We're going to get into it, but I'm just saying, I got to admit, when I was writing the script for tonight, I did not expect y'all to say such a high number. I literally, dead ass, I expected 30 to 40 to 50 maybe at max. I did not foresee y'all saying 60 to 65%. That's pretty awesome right there. Let me put my drink down. All right. So what about our friends? What percent of our friends do y'all think shapes us into who we are? What's that percent? Couldn't they? Yeah, and you got to remember, you said goddamn DNA is 65. Or are you saying them knuckleheads don't shape you? You saying them knuckleheads don't shape you, or are you saying, I mean, so do they have a part in who you are? Do your friends that you were growing up with make a part of you?
I think in your adolescence, in your adolescent years, they do. Anything beyond that, it becomes less and lesser, I guess, if you're really paying attention.
So what percent of you becomes from your friends?
Right now, I say like 0.
No,
Like,
when you were developing, when you were building it, when you were being built,
Oof.
what percent of you came for your friends?
Oh wow, I say like 70%.
It can't be. You said 65 is parents,
Well, come on now, but your parents are old school.
right?
Your
But you only got like
but when
35% left.
When you're young, you don't know that your friends don't know as much as you don't know. So you're not.
That's
you're not
why.
understanding
That's
that.
what I
So-
was tripping on when
so
y'all
now-
said 65.
Yeah,
That's
with
why
your
I was
parents.
tripping.
And then the rest I'll say friends, and then the rest.
So you want to adjust your original
For me,
percentage?
well, no, but for me, because it's like everybody got a different upbringing, so you can't. What scale are you basing this on?
On you. You said
Yeah,
65%.
My
So now,
parents-
are you saying that your family and your friends make up 7% of the remainder? 10% of the remainder? What?
Yeah, and when I was a child, yeah.
15%?
When I was a
20%?
child,
What
yes.
percent?
When I was a child, yes, 15% more probably than what my parents were influencing me.
What you
Nobody
think?
wants
What
to
you think over there,
listen to
Dre?
that.
On my perspective of it, I would say they influence maybe 5%.
5%.
Cause I
Friends.
had motherfuckers do some shit, but they never pressured me on it.
Right?
They did what they did. They said, "Hey, you want to try that?" I say, "No, I'm good."
Right.
They said they ain't no pressure me no more. So that 5% is pretty much what I got on that.
Okay.
They did some wild shit here in Atlanta before everybody else got here. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
So what else would have took up the rest of the percent? We said family. We said friends. We ain't say family yet. So I guess family takes up some of that, the way we're raised, right? The people around us and stuff. And then we got friends. And then we got our DNA. What else went into what was making us?
Pretty much, I would say
Outside
myself.
influences.
Yourself, some
Whereas
outside influences,
observing-
and yourself.
Observing the world and learning about what I need to do right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? I see what somebody else doing. I know they fucked up at that time. I say, okay, I'm not gonna do that.
So you learning from the outside, and that's the same thing what you said, outside influences, right?
Outside influences, yeah, definitely. Like television, movies, just things
Ah,
that you see out in the open. That,
even
what I'm
more.
saying, while growing up, those are all influences. You know what
So-
I'm saying?
Before we go too far, then let me ask you this: do you guys think we're completed builds already, or like at this point, are you who you are, and there's no chance of changing that, or are you still growing and being built every day?
We still writing that book.
Yeah,
That book is an empty page.
Yeah.
We're writing it every day.
Y'all both agree with that?
I say I'm writing.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
So if it can change, for how long? Like, are you building yourself until the day you die?
Yeah, right.
Always.
Let me see the comments right quick. We got any comments up there? Anybody saying anything?
I'm still writing.
Let's see, where were we at last? We were like a whole different universe was the last thing we read up
My
there.
cousin right there, Big Mike right there.
All right.
You laughing right now.
Y'all want to crank it up? Tell us what was popping up there.
Say it, baby.
What's going on up there? Start with Max All Day said I was made from my experiences. Big Mike said, happy face, cry face. ACB said, right, happy face, cry face. Oh no, right, I was made from my experiences. I'm sorry, I read the same thing. All right, go ahead. Kiwi Thomas is like, I'm an alien. I'm just visiting until it's time to go.
Oh, yeah, that is my cousin. Big
I
Mike.
feel the percentage come from the parent that invests more time raising you. TL is like, might not be a parent that raised you. It could have been somebody else, and that might be an experience, right? Give her in right there. Kiwi is like, I act like my mom because she raised me. I ain't seen my father since he was younger, but I have some of his traits that I never knew I had until I ran into his family, but majorly I'm my mother's child. You know what I'm saying? TL say, for me, my parents molded me and my friends' experiences adjusted some of my ways and thoughts as I got older, right? That changed some of it. And then Kiwi's like, it's all based on thought processes in each person. Some people can have some DNA and then some environment, but process thought differently and become two different new particles. And well, I don't okay. Yeah. Is that what it say? It did say particles, right? It's okay. All right.
Definitely.
All right, so did we say you can change all the way until like you die at 103 of old age? You can be changing, or is there like a limit on when you can change? Like if you ain't fixed it by 75, you ain't changing no more.
Once I get 85, this kick me to the curb.
You ain't you don't want to change no more.
I ain't learned by then.
You don't see yourself in a self-help class at 86?
I ain't fuck that. I'm good.
You ain't taking Taibo at 86? No more Taibo classes at 86. No painting classes at 86.
Painting, that's not so.
Oh wait, so painting you can do? Huh? right. So we said DNA shaped us. We said friends shaped us. We said family shaped us. Right. So are we shaped by like the people around us? Are we shaped by their mannerisms and their beliefs? And if so, what percent is that?
You do adapt to certain atmospheres and that you're around. You know, if you've been around certain people for a certain amount of time, you'll start getting their mannerisms. But at the same time, you still got to learn yourself. You know what I'm saying? All right, I've been around you and you do it this certain way, so I like it that way, so I'm gonna do it this way. But
What you think?
Let me piggyback on that.
All right.
Now, what if you're around people and you are picking up things that they do, but you guys don't share the same DNA?
Right. Y'all don't share the same DNA.
You don't share the same DNA, but
Right.
you are still picking up some of
their
their
mannerisms
traits
and
and some of their habits and things like that.
It's all about a mind perspective, how strong your mentality is, you know what I'm saying? Because some people who will follow anything just because they want to be in that popularity. But at the same time, it's all about your mind and your mentality, you know what I'm saying?
But then, I mean, if that's the case, everyone is not always trying to follow the popularity.
Right.
Sometimes you're just around people and you pick
You
things
look
up.
that shit up.
So hold on.
Sometimes it's your environment that you were raised in, and sometimes you can't control that.
I was raised in the hood.
Okay, so you can't control
Perry
it.
Homes,
So,
they
exactly.
down right now.
Look,
They
check
down.
work. So it's safe to say this, right? We got to say this much at first. Our the beta version of ourselves, our first run was built from several different sources. It wasn't built just from us. We didn't build ourselves. We agree? We agree off of that. All right, so the real question is this then. Do you think they built you right? Or was there some bad code in there somewhere? There's some bad code, you say? What you
That's why
say?
you got the antivirus to go in there and
You got to get some
you
you hope you got some antivirus. You can't. Everybody can't afford that subscription. Everybody can't afford that subscription, right? So
AVG.
look,
Man, this shit
hold up though.
$4.99
It's 3 people on this
a month.
couch. It's 3 people on this couch right now, and I want to take a poll. Do you think the people that built you put in some bad code? Maybe not intentionally, but some bad code was
Not
entered.
intentionally, but that's how they was.
You say yes, yes, yes. Do you agree?
I agree, yeah.
And I agree. 3 for 3.
We black.
So let's take us. I don't think that's the thing. We get some Caucasians in here. I bet they would agree as well.
Yeah, you true.
I think suffering is suffering. I think pain is pain. I think all of us learned from whoever came before us. Like we just said, family, friends. We ain't even touched some of it. A lot of it we ain't touched yet. We're going to get into it. But there was a lot more answers that I could have said, and y'all would have been like, yeah, that's a percent too. Like when y'all said 65%, that means y'all gave a big chunk.
I gave it to mom
And there's a lot, but there's a lot of other sources in life that affect you.
But within that, okay, so
Are we going to talk about your pastor? Are we going to talk about your teacher?
Well, that might be a part of
What about when I hear
A babysitter?
it's 10%
Sisters, brothers?
what happens to you and 90% what you do with.
I mean, that's
It's
all.
only 10% of what happens to you, but 90% of what you.
I get
fucking
that.
do with.
I get that. But it's still the fact is, there's a lot. All we're saying right now is there's a lot of sources that built this, and they weren't all right. Okay. So now we got that. Let's bring our first game of the night in order to find out some things. And you guys get your drinks ready out there. Go ahead and pause me. All right, now that you've unpaused us and you got your drinks together, we're going to go ahead and play this game. Everybody got their drinks ready? Cooley. So the name of this game is called Base Code. We're going to go back to our base code. Yeah, we're going to reverse engineer ourselves, and we're going to find out some things that we might want to take out before we start rebuilding ourselves, all right? So everybody on the other side of that lens, you're going to pick a programmer. Your programmer is either Dre, actor extraordinaire, free thinker, man on the couch, man in the pocket.
West side.
Or your programmer is Melody Monroe, singer, rapper. I'm sorry, not a singer. Don't get that twisted. Rapper, writer, performer, artist extraordinaire. Pick your programmer right now. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Pick your programmer, because what you're saying when you pick your programmer is this is the person who's most likely to choose the things I would choose. All right. You got your programmer pick? Cool. That's your programmer. Now, Melody, hey, Rice, I'm going to call out some things that may be considered faults by some, may not by others. We got to be clear on that. Some going to say they're faults, some are going to say they ain't, okay? I'm going to call out some things that may be considered faults. You got to tell if you would keep it in your build or if you're going to let it go. If you're going to keep it in your build, or if we letting this stuff go now, okay? All right. Now, on the other side of the camera and everybody else out there, if your programmer did you right, if they put back in or got rid of whatever you would have got rid of, you safe. And you off to a great start with your rebuild. But if not, go ahead and start drinking like you know this ain't going to turn out well. All right? Y'all got it? All right, first one. Who going to go first? I'll let y'all choose. She pointed at you. You going first, right? She pointed at you. She gave, oh. Y'all both. They paper, rock, scissors, and scissored each other.
I go first.
You gonna go first. Hey, Rice, tell me if you keeping it or you getting rid of this. Liking to gamble.
All right. Liking or gamble?
Liking to gamble. Are you keeping that in the rebuild? We about to rebuild you, and we found, oh crap, this person likes to gamble. You keeping that in this, or you getting rid of that?
I don't like that.
You getting rid of that? All right. If A Rice was your programmer and you said you would keep gambling, you got to drink. Let's go.
Let it go.
Oh, she's letting it go too. If either of them were your programmer and you said you wanted to keep, if you would have kept gambling, which I know I would have kept drink. You got to drink too anyway. We got to drink every turn. So look, I like to gamble. I know I would have had to drink. They both are getting rid of gambling.
Cheers, guys.
All right. Melody, this first one's on you.
All right.
We were looking through the build and we also found, oh crap, this one is spontaneous. Are you keeping that or you getting rid of it? Spontaneous, like they ain't making plans. They doing it when it come to mind. They bam, ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna call my auntie.
I like spontaneous.
Spontaneous. Let's go hang gliding. Let's go deep sea diving right now. Spontaneous.
No.
You getting rid of that?
Getting rid of that.
If Melody's your programmer and you wanted to keep spontaneity, you gotta drink.
Gotta drink.
Hey, Dre.
I'm spontaneous all day.
You keeping it?
I'm spontaneous.
Jay keeping it. If that's your programmer and you
Drink with your boy.
You already know.
Drink with your boy.
There you go. All right, next round. We starting you with you, Dre.
Let's see.
We were looking through a little deeper and oh shit, we found out this one is over-sexualized by others. Meaning everybody who looks at this one always thinks sex. That's all people want.
Got a problem. I'm talking
I know,
right now.
and like people come up to you all day just thinking sex. They don't even know you. They don't want to talk. They just think it's sex.
I'm a nympho.
But no, it's on the other side. We talking about everybody else.
Everybody else
they only see you for sex. Are you keeping that in the bill?
Hell yeah. Keep me for sex. I'm good. I'm blessed. Every bone. Big structure. God bless me. I promise you.
Look, if that was your programmer and you don't want to be over-sexualized, you got to drink. Melody, you were looking through your build and you found out your build is being over-sexualized. You getting rid of that or you keeping that?
I'm getting rid of that shit. My people gotta drink. I'm sorry.
You getting rid? Ooh, if this is your programmer and you were cool with being over-sexualized, you got to drink.
Gotta drink.
You know it ain't going to turn out right. You already starting off bad. Go ahead and drink.
Because I'm not gonna be the ones he talking about.
Ah! All right, who do we start with? Okay, so Melody, this one is your turn. We were looking a little deeper. We went over to the left, and we found out this build is a full-on nerd. Full-on nerd. You keeping that or you getting rid of that? You keeping it? Why you keeping it? Tell me something. Why? Why'd you keep it so easy?
You know what? Man, I can go so many ways with that, but I'm gonna keep that nerd.
If you would have got rid of the full-on nerd and that's your programmer, you got to toss your drink back. Talk to me, Dre.
Now, I have a bachelor in information systems, so I'm kind of a nerd.
But I said full-on nerd. You would have had a doctorate.
I'm hood and nerd. So, I'm going to keep the nerd.
You going to keep the nerd.
I'm going to keep the nerd.
They both keeping the nerd. If you would have got rid of the nerd.
Information systems and computers.
You say no full-on nerd out there?
I'm going to freak out anyway.
Partially, yeah, but not full on.
I'm a nympho.
Full-on nerd.
Full on, no. But no, a full on nerd is, yeah, no.
Anybody else say different? Anybody would have said? Anybody say no? All right, cool. There we go. Anybody said anything here? Times, absolutely. I don't even know what that is, but times is always right. So look, you change based on thought process. I met an atheist who was in their 90s, and the first time they called on God, right? And the ACB was like, and then Kiwi was like, right? That's what that means? That's how I read that, right? Okay.
On the thought process.
So look, here go the last one in our game. Last one in our game. Whose turn was it to start first?
It's on Melody.
It's on Melody. You starting first. Last one on our game. You was looking, the last thing you found in your original build, the base code, was this person loves to eat. Are you keeping that or getting rid of that?
Love to eat.
Loves to eat. You keeping that? You keeping that? You keeping it? Y'all keeping it? Everybody out there keeping that? You keeping that?
She love to eat.
No, it's your. Why? Wait. Why is your build a she?
I'm sorry. I might be a sexist right now.
It's a he. This is your build. Your build. You're looking through your build. You're looking through the version of you that was originally built, and you found out it loves to eat. Are you keeping that or getting rid of it?
I do love to eat.
So you keeping that or getting rid of it?
I don't want to eat too much though.
That's a great observation. Are you keeping it or getting rid of it?
I want to keep it shaped a little bit.
I'm gonna need you to pick one.
I'm gonna go with love to eat.
You gonna keep it? Oh, they both keeping it. If you wanted to get rid of loving to eat like I did, turn your cup up like your boy, because you know you about to bring Fat Dave back.
Oh, God.
Know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm saying? I was kind of upsided on that one.
All right, so we got through the deconstruction. Now it's time to look at how we're going to build ourselves back, right? We already deconstructed ourselves. We took out all the stuff we didn't want. We kept the stuff we did. Now we got to look at how we're going to build ourselves back. So do you guys believe in self-help books?
Will Smith made a great book. Until he slapped Chris Rock.
Wait, the book got worse when he slapped Chris Rock?
I threw the book away after that.
The book got worse?
No, motherfucker. What the fuck? You made a good ass book, now you can slap the man on the Oscar in front of all these white people.
So the book got worse because he smacked somebody.
I'm gonna say that.
But you know the biggest reason why a lot of these celebrities make books, or I'm sorry, not make books. The reason why they write books is to show people that they are only human.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure I never read his book, but I'm pretty sure he
is
shared.
awesome as hell.
I'm pretty sure he shared
so
a lot.
fucking good.
I'm pretty sure he shared a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to get my money back right now from Barnes and Noble, but they talking about some now because you got a couple pages tore out.
No,
I'm like,
that
what
ain't
the
gonna
hell?
happen. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen.
All right. So now that we done discussed this, do you believe in self-help books or not? Do they work? Yes or no? Start with the yes or no if you want to say something else.
Okay. Yes.
Do you believe in self-help books? Yes or no?
To a degree, because I think that it just depends on who you're listening to and how you can relate to that author. You know what I'm saying? And what they've gone through. I mean, you gotta pick the right self-help book, or you know.
What about self-help retreats? Like when you go away and you go to this place and they teach you how to be this way. Do those work?
Let me tell you something. When I was in high school, we had went on a retreat. We went on a retreat like that, and I went to a Catholic high school in Gardena, California, which was still the hood. But anyway, I remember us going on a retreat, and it was like, it was something. It was an experience. So I would think that maybe sometimes they do help. They do. I think they do help.
You agree with that over there, Jay?
Yeah, I think they help. You get into the aspect of it and actually understand what they are experiencing and what they're going through. It can help out a lot.
So they can both help out. So what about 12-step programs? Well, besides the main two, we ain't talking about NA and AA. I ain't talking about NA and AA. I'm talking about like GA. I'm talking about like SA. Like Gamblers Anonymous, Sex Addicts Anonymous.
Okay.
Do those work? Can we use those? Are those a good rebuild point?
I would think they are for the people that need them, because there are people out there who have those type of problems. You know what I'm saying? And there's help for everybody that got that type of issue.
I slept with my Sex Anonymous.
Oh my gracious! Oh my gracious! Take this.
Out too much.
There you go.
I tried. She liked me though. So she was a freak and liked to do what she do, but I tried.
You try. All right.
I try to help myself out.
So now that we know that don't work, now that we know the sex addict, the sex anonymous counselor don't work,
Yeah, I tried.
let me ask y'all this, starting with you, Dre. If you were going to rebuild yourself, if you were going to look for a way to be better, how do you start? Where do you start?
Learn not to focus all my attention to want that with the woman. And to try to just...
Oh, so you're getting better is just not being about...
somewhere else and have my focus on something else. Maybe bring in more money for myself.
So, Melody, let me ask you the same question and see if you take this the same way. Because I don't think... Okay. So, Melody, if you were going to better yourself, how would you begin?
I would kind of just begin at where I really want to be in life. And, you know, I'm just at the point where, you know, I can evaluate that. And I just know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? At some point in life, you just have to know what you need to do.
So I find it is actually this is another peculiarity here, right? Is that when I was writing the script again, I did not expect both of you to come with the internal answer right there. When I asked, how do y'all better yourself, both of you took it upon yourself to say a you thing. It wasn't, you didn't look out at all. You didn't say, go here, do this, go find this, read this, do that. You both were like, I need to.
All about ourselves.
I need to. That's interesting to me. I don't know what it means. I'm not a psychologist. I just think that's interesting, right?
So you're saying because I don't know. I would say for myself personally that, you know, I think I've been stepped outside of my box and stepped outside of my comfort zone. So and you know, and that's because it has been about me. You know what I'm saying? And because it's about and I'm not saying that to be selfish, but it's like, and then in another aspect, I feel like.
Let me ask you this. Would you take advice from people around you right now, like to change yourself and better you, or is that more bad programming?
I think I'm at the point in my life where I can decipher what's bad and what's not for me. For me.
So they say it, and they're just like, you either take it or leave it type stuff. Is that what we're saying?
I'll give it to, I'll let, you know what, I'm not disrespectful in any aspect. I'll let somebody tell me, you know what I'm saying, or what they think. I can take all things into consideration. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's all about learning and love yourself, though.
Just learn. It's
Are y'all listening out there? Are y'all listening out there on the other side of that camera lens?
Right, but you're never too old to learn nothing, though.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You never, you know.
This is getting real.
You
gotta love some of who you are.
You seem crazy when you talk to yourself, but it's actually good when you talk to yourself. Cause you're teaching yourself, and you're talking to yourself like
affirmations. Affirmations.
Don't do this shit.
I know people who do affirmations daily.
You gotta listen to your own consciousness. You know
so look, go ahead and right now, you guys take a moment to like this video, click the bell to get notified when we're on here tripping out. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. They all missing out because that's how we do it every Friday.
We do.
Every Friday, Max and All Day and I, we sitting here on this couch at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do the Croxxbone Music Review, followed at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this Croxxtalk. So you guys check us out also on Croxxbone.com for shows, music, blogs, and all that, right? So now that that's done, you guys ready? Because the first game was base code. Now we're about to play advanced programming.
Okay.
Y'all ready for advanced programming?
Yeah.
Everybody got their drinks out there? Y'all got y'all drinks? If y'all got y'all drinks, got your drink. If you don't have your drink, go ahead and pause us. All right, now that you've unpaused us, we back. I got to learn to drink while I'm paused. I've never figured that shit out. I never figured that shit out, man. Y'all got to get me, man. I got to figure that shit out. All right, same rules as before. Go ahead and pick your programmer. Now, if you don't like the way that first game went and you want to switch it up, now's the time, right? It's okay. They don't know that you switched it up, so you ain't going to hurt their feelings. But you can go ahead and pick your programmer right now. Now, programmers, let me ask y'all this. When I ask y'all which way to go, when I tell y'all what the thing is, I want y'all to take a breath first before you answer.
Take a breath?
Yeah, because people on your team, people who you programming, they got to say their answer first. They got to be able to get their answer in their head. Otherwise, they'll cheat. Because then you say your answer, and then they'll be like, yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't going to say that shit. You know they wasn't going to say that shit.
It's all programmed.
Yeah, it's all programmed. That's all programmed. So look, so y'all take a quick second. Just take a breath when I ask you. Let your people who you programming for, say their answer, and then you give it to them, all right? Now, you guys remember how it went, right? You got your new programmer. So if they choose how you chose, your build is safe and secure. But if your programmer starts choosing like they already been drinking too much, you need to go ahead and drink like you have to accept whatever they choosing. That's how it goes. Like, you just got to accept it. Just drink until you okay with whatever they've been choosing. You got that? There go Land of Comedy out there. He say, what up, what up, what up, Catalyst? We see you out there. Yo, so programmers, I'm going to name some sources of input. Y'all hear me?
Sources of input.
I'm going to name some sources of input on your journey to build a better you. Now, these are people or places or things that want to tell you how to build. Okay? I want you to decide here and now if you're going to accept the input or if you're going to reject the input. You're going to accept the input, you're going to reject the input. Now, if you pick Melody as your programmer and she says, I'm going to accept that input, but you wanted to reject that input, you got to drink. It's as clear as that, all right? Same thing in reverse. I don't have to double up on my example because I got the smartest crowd out there. Because this is the Galaxy's only show designed to make you what? Drink and think. We got TL out there say, CC say we. So we got to yell out, we. So look, CC say we. We. And that's how that go right there for somebody who was like, what the hell is we? All right. So programmers already told y'all that. You decide. All right. So first up, we're going to start. We started that way, this way. All right, Melody, we're going to go with you first, all right? Jimmy up the street, who just got promoted to work at VP. He wants to tell you how to build your new build. You taking the advice or you leaving it? Jimmy up the street, just got promoted to VP at his job. You letting him help build you? Yes or no?
Just got promoted to VP at his job. No.
We're going long tonight, bro. We're going to go long tonight. All right. She said no. You said no?
No.
You said you good. What about you?
What type of job he got?
Yeah, I ain't say. We don't know. He got promoted to VP.
Jimmy got promoted to VP.
And he want to help build a new you.
Evidently, Jimmy doing pretty good.
Is he?
I don't know. He got promoted. Must be making some money for the company.
I mean, he's doing better than a person who didn't get promoted.
I'm going to go with Jimmy.
You going with Jimmy? You going to let Jimmy have build you?
If Jimmy got a promotion, he fucking something right.
Hey, if A. Rice is your programmer and you wasn't fucking with Jimmy, you got to drink. If Melody was your programmer and you wasn't fucking with Jimmy, you safe.
You safe.
All right? All right. Coming at you this time, Dre. Coming at you, Dre.
That's my unconventional ass. But whatever.
The pastor of the state's wealthiest church wants to help program you. You letting him?
What the fuck you trying to program me for?
Oh, wait a second. You let Jimmy program you? You ain't asked Jimmy what he's want to help program you for. How come the pastor got to explain?
Look, not saying I'm gay.
Wait, what?
Listen. If I'm gay,
where is this going?
You want to say, I want to program you to be gay. Why the fuck I'm going to let him program me for?
All right, so
I don't know.
So you're saying the pastor can't help program you. The pastor can't help build you.
Fuck the pastor. Pastor got
Melody?
He on his own
Melody,
thing.
can the pastor from the state's wealthiest church help build this new you?
You know, all my answers depend on things, but I'm gonna say no right now.
No, fuck the pastor.
I just.
They both said no. Now he's from the wealthiest church. Look, the other guy got VP. We didn't say where he's at. He could have got VP at Dunkin' Donuts. He could have got VP at something small. This guy is the pastor at the wealthiest church. And y'all both were like, fuck that. Why? Why? What's the difference there? What's the difference between them two guys?
Fuck them. I don't want it.
You was cool with Jimmy. Don't say fuck them. Jimmy is cool.
What you trying to program me to?
Okay, all right. All right, next one then. We're going to start with you this time. All right, Melody? The self-help guru Tony Robbins wants to help build you. Self-help guru Tony Robbins wants to help build this new you. You say no? But you said self-help gurus were cool earlier.
I said it depends on what type of said it depends on the person. See, the questions you asking, you trying to go black and white, yes or no. But all these questions, there are, you know what I'm saying? It's some gray areas here. Definitely.
Some gray areas.
That's just me, though. Okay, sorry. Croxxbone, let's go.
Croxxbone, baby.
You letting Tony Robbins help build this new you?
Tony Robbins. He helped me out with a couple of little things back in my day. So I'm going to go with Tony Robbins because I know his history. Even though he fucked up, I know they got him on E-News. E-News when he fucked up. But I ain't gonna go into it. E-News and what's called that shit? Celebrity News and TMZ. They fucked him up. But I'm gonna go with Tony Robbins.
All right, so look. Kiwi Thomas said, of course, I'll take some advice from the VP. TL said, I'll take some advice from the VP, but not all of his advice. Kiwi Thomas said, get a drink. Max All Day said, get a drink. They both drinking. They both had to drink. That's what they saying. They both had to drink. I figured that out. I feel like I just beat a game of charades. Anyway. Look, Landon Comedy say, Jimmy in the South. California has rich boobs. Wait, Bobs. I'm sorry, Bobs. I'm sorry. Booms? Bobs. I got my glasses on and I've been drinking. I don't know. TL says, let me rephrase. I'll listen to anyone and take what I want from what they say. Land of Comedy, also Hollywood. Did she just say Croxxbone? You're damn right she said Croxxbone, because Croxxbone, CC say we. Right? That's how that go.
Put some
all right.
respect on that sheet.
So here we go. Number 4. All right, number 4. We starting with you this time, Dre. You ready?
Let's go.
Are you gonna help let billionaire Warren Buffett? Are you gonna let him help build you? Build this new you?
Warren Buffett, yeah.
Tony Robbins, no. Warren Buffett, yes. Fuck Tony Robbins. Fuck the pastor.
He gonna give me them investment.
But Warren Buffett, yes.
What to do.
Warren Buffett, what'd you say over here?
I say yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Buffett is the man.
Look, if these were your programmers and you were cool with Warren Buffett, you safe. If you would not let Warren Buffett help build a new you need to drink. You definitely need to take a drink until you change your mind.
Yeah.
All right, here go the last one. We starting with you, Melody. Last one on this game, all right? Mm-hmm. Would you let your twice divorced, 20 years sober, 86-year-old uncle help build a new you? Twice divorced, 20 years sober, 86-year-old uncle. Can he help build a new you?
He might. A motherfucker like, excuse my language.
They know you cool.
Look, somebody like that, I mean, it's just twice divorced, 80-something years old. You know what I'm saying? Even if they haven't made all the right decisions, they done seen some things in life. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you made it to be 86 years old and twice divorced and all these other things. If he sit there and can tell you a story, I'm pretty sure every story he can tell you, he learned something already. Right.
So you're not worried that he did some things wrong and that he will put, well, hold on. Dre, what you say? You gonna let your 86-year-old uncle, twice divorced, 20 years sober, uncle help build a new you?
I like the wise because they learn from their mistakes. And what they learn, they're going to tell me how not to fuck up that way.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, now let's bring this back to the beginning. Y'all just told me y'all were built by other people. And y'all told me y'all believe some of what was put into y'all was bad code. Is it possible that we just let some people put more bad code back into the new build?
Yeah, it's possible.
Is it possible that we selected some people who would have put bad code back into the new build?
It depends on your mentality.
Yeah, definitely. It very well depends. Yes, it does.
You can have motherfuckers
where
fuck
you
your
are
mind.
in life. Yeah, where you are in life and how you decipher what somebody is telling you. Sometimes somebody can give you some advice, but it's up to you to, pick the things that are really for you. Because everything they're telling you, sometimes they might be internalizing things and, you know what I'm saying, speaking on their personal experience, but you might just hear something in that, hey, it might resonate with you and like, you know what I'm saying, I can use that.
It goes back to when...
That might help me with what I'm going through or whatever the case may be. So.
It goes back to when the kids come to you and they say they want to do something that Jimmy did. They say, well, if Jimmy jump off the building, you going to jump out of the building too?
Is this the same Jimmy from the questions?
I don't know.
Or a different Jimmy?
It's just...
Because I don't want to lose Jimmy. We need Jimmy for later questions.
How you would, the perspective of how you teach your upbringing.
Right.
If they gonna goddamn say they doing it, so I want to do it.
So this is my big question though, because I just asked if we let some more in. So like, how do we guarantee we're not gonna build the same fucking thing they built the first time, which we just said had built bad code in it? How do we guarantee that whatever we're building now is bigger, better, badder, $6 million man type shit? We building this ourselves. We're building it ourselves. We are right now. Hold on. Right now on Croxxtalk on today on 8/5/2022 at 10:53 p.m. we are building a brand new us. What do we do to guarantee we don't build the same bullshit was built the first time?
Cause we still growing. You got your children. I got my girls.
But at some point
we
got
can only just learn what we learn.
No, but wait a minute, hold up. But at some point we gotta be grown.
Yeah.
We gotta stop saying, "Oh, we still growing, we still growing." Like us as a community, I don't know about everybody else, but like I know us as a community. It's like that's something we always say. Oh, we still growing, we still trying, we still doing it. When the fuck we gonna be grown? When the fuck we gonna get to that point? No, we can't stop. Boy.
Woo! Woo!
How?
Listen, don't say that.
Hit a button.
No.
Hit a button.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. First of all, listen. So are you looking for it though? Quit saying we don't know. Don't we? Who is we? Because it's not me.
I'm reading every day, but I only learn what I learn.
Because let me tell you something. Listen, but okay. Once you start figuring this shit out or learning it, now it's up to you to start making those changes. So don't you gotta start by stop saying, "Oh, how we ain't gonna do? We ain't gonna do this shit no more." Quit that shit. Quit saying that. Don't say that. No, because
you don't think we still learn ourselves?
No, I feel no. What I'm saying is that we gotta stop saying, "Oh, we still learning." No, we are, but a lot of us know already. We know. No, fuck that. You know. You know. You gotta be confident that you know. You know that you know.
I don't want to make my children think I know everything. I don't know everything.
No, you don't. But no, you don't. But you know what? There are things that you can teach your children. That's gonna make them greater and make them better.
From my mistakes. Exactly.
Yes.
All right. So is it scary to think that someone else being in charge? Is it scary to think of someone else being in charge of building you? Like, can you give up autonomy on building you, or do you have to be in charge of building
I
you?
listen to my mother all the time still.
I'm saying no. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking, bro. I'm saying right now, let's imagine you're looking at a computer version of you and you're building a new version, right? And let's say you're about to put all the things that make you you. Are you okay with walking away and letting your mother build the rest of this?
I am. Because she's going to know more.
If my mother was here,
right?
She's not. But even if she was, I am 1,000% not okay with her building me, because she's gonna build me to be the person she wants me to be.
She want to know the stuff the new technology.
I mean, she's gonna build you to be the one. She's gonna build you to be the person she wants you to be. You're not gonna build a better you. You're gonna build a better version of you that she wants.
That's right.
We're trying to build a better you. Are you okay with anybody?
Yourself.
Not
You hear me now? Now you see the space in there, right?
Yourself.
It's your
I heard that,
space.
Yeah, most
Self.
Definitely, I got you.
Right? You're not building yourself. You're building yourself. This is a brand new you, right?
Yes.
And so, who are you okay with? Is there anybody in this world that you're okay, really, dead ass? Or is there anybody in this world you're okay with saying, you know what, I'm cool. I got my base code. We already did the base code. We already did the advanced programming. I'm walking away now. You can build the rest of me. Is there anybody you would let build the rest of you?
Nobody don't know it all like that.
Nobody else can build a better you, huh? That's a hell of a question right there.
It is. It's like I said, gray areas. You know, you can say yes or no, but it's like, you know, it's some there is an explanation behind, you know, your yes or no, a substantial explanation.
All right, so Melody,
what's up?
I want you to give me two or three, whichever comes in mind, 2 or 3 things that you have to keep in the new version of you. 2 or 3 things that you have to keep.
My creativity.
I like that.
My compassion. And I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. A little bit of vanity. Just a little
bit of vanity. I like that answer right there. You high fiving. You high fiving. All right, Dre. Give me 2 or 3 things that have to be kept in the new version of you. You cannot lose this.
I'm gonna say compassion. I'm gonna say sincerity. Just going people or what they going through and sincere of learning the aspect of what they going through.
I can dig that.
Compassion, sincerity. And I'm gonna say, can I say love of myself?
That's vanity. That's what she was saying. That's crazy. Y'all will pull the same, pretty much similar answers right there.
Why not love my fucking self?
That's a little bit of vanity. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of vanity.
Everybody else think.
You gotta love yourself some, because that's what we talking about all day today, really, whether people have noticed it or not. That's the whole conversation we're having right now, right?
Everybody else think.
So look.
I love myself.
So look, if we take this new version of you that we built so far, we took out some things, we kept some things, Y'all probably have thought of some things you would get rid of. You probably thought of some things you wouldn't get rid of. You had to keep, right? If we take a better version of you, this version, whatever version of you would build, and we drop that in your life right now, do you think your family and friends would notice the difference? And what would they notice first? Like that.
I don't know there's no difference. I already think I'm arrogant already. So, and that my arrogance is of me loving myself and not fucking trying to please you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
What do you think, Melody? Think people would know it's a new you, or you think you're very close and similar already to what the new build of you would look like?
I think they would know it's a new me.
They would know?
I think so.
All right. All right, well, look, it's time for our last game of the night, baby. If you got your drinks, go ahead and get your drinks. Raise them up. If you ain't got a drink, go ahead and pause us. All right, now that we're on pause, this game here is going to be called quantum computing. We did our base code. We did our advanced programming. Now it's time for quantum computing. Right? Quantum computing. We going deep. So you guys should know how the game is played by now. I don't have to go over everything. But if you thought you wanted a different programmer last time and you switched over, and now you drunk with a horrible build that you never would have made, and you want to switch back, go ahead. I ain't going to tell nobody. I ain't going to tell. They don't know. Go ahead and switch back again. But I don't know how that's going to work out for you. But you're allowed to switch if you want to switch, all right? So, once you got your programmer, whatever programmer you pick, if they go ahead and pick what you need, you know what you got to do. I still need you to drink if it's wrong. If it's wrong, I need you to go ahead and drink. Like it's too late to change and you just realized how the controls work. Right. Mm-hmm. Now the game is too late to change and you just realized how the controls work. Go ahead and drink like that just happened, all right? So programmers, we're making our last minute adjustments to your program.
What's up?
We're making our last minute adjustments to your program. But you have the right to veto this change or let it through, okay? I'm going to make last minute changes to your program and to your program. You got the right to veto that change or to let it through. Out there, if you would disagree, if you disagree with your programmer, you got to drink, plain and simple, all right? They got that. Y'all understand what y'all doing?
I got you, bro.
All right, everybody understand. All right, y'all ready? Yeah. Where we starting at? I think it's your turn now, Dre.
What I need to do?
It's your turn. You ready? All right. So, last minute change to your program. I'm making you rich, but you hate your entire family. You keeping that or vetoing it?
I'm keeping that shit.
Wait, you just said you love your mom. Now you hate her.
Fuck mom.
That's on camera, bro. That's on camera. You better don't talk to me. You better talk to your mama. Don't talk to me and talk to your mama. Don't look at me. Look at your mama. She in that camera right now. You better look at her.
I love you, but at the same time, I'm gonna throw you a check every now and then.
No, you don't care. I'm making a new build of you. You will hate your family. You will hate your family, but be rich.
Fuck, I'm rich, man. Fuck that shit.
Melody, I'll make you rich. I'll make you rich, but you hate your family. I'm talking your entire family. Anybody that fits that word, including me.
Don't look at me like that.
You're going to hate us all. And it's okay. You won't hurt my feelings if you be real. Be real. Be real.
I don't need the money. I'm all right.
Fuck Pashel. Fuck Pashel. You got your money.
I have no idea what he's talking about anyway.
I was just fucking with you.
I know.
Nah, for real. You gonna leave it? You gonna love your family and leave the money?
I'm gonna let my family leave the money.
Oh, that's sweet.
He said, "Oh, that's sweet. That's dead ass." So look, if Melody was your programmer and you wanted the money, you should already be drinking. I shouldn't even have to tell you, right?
I'll make a new family.
It's always other ways to get some money. Trust me.
All right.
It's gonna be fake love.
All right, Jay, we coming at Melody, we coming at you this time. All right, it's the final adjustments, and I make you however sexy you are, I make you more sexy, but less smart.
Oh. Dumb shit.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I don't need that.
You good? She kicking that out. Don't give me that adjustment.
I don't need to get any more sexy.
If y'all wanted that, if y'all wanted to be more sexy and you were willing to sacrifice a little bit of them intelligences, if you wanted to be a thought, if she was your programmer and you wanted to be a thought, you should be drinking right now. Because she is unthoughting you.
Cheers.
She got monkeypox and all that shit.
What would you do if they could make? I'm gonna make you more sexy. I'm gonna make you more sexy but less smart.
I want to be smart.
You want that? You taking that or you getting rid of that?
I love my smartness.
So you getting rid of it? You're not keeping that? Both of them, huh?
Because I'm pretty smart. And then I'm gonna invent some shit and make myself sexy.
There you go.
Yo, let's look up here. Let's see what they said so far. All right, the 80s had old timers. They were talking about back when we were like with the 80-year-old, right? Laugh my ass off. This fool. LOL. Being in charge and helping are different. Kiwi Thomas is drinking. Land of Comedy. TL. For real, bro. Okay, I'm out. I got to get back to work. Nobody. All right, get back to work. All right. Holla, cat. Peace. Land of Comedy. Guys. TL. Eyeballs. Don't know what it means. I see you. Okay, that's what I mean. ACB. Whoa, damn. What you think she talking about? Whoa, damn. What you think the ACB whoa, damn was about? And then Roy was like, whoever said money can't buy happiness is laughing because you will take the money. I think she's saying she'll take the money and fuck her family. I think that's what she's saying right there.
West side.
All right. There's a lot of stuff going on out there, man. All right, look. So neither of y'all would take the sexy. And you would take the money, you would not take the money. That's what we have so far. All right, here go number 3 coming at you, Dre. Number 3 coming at you. I'm going to make it where you can never get hurt, but you can never care about anything anymore.
Never get hurt or never care.
Your feelings will never get hurt, but you'll never care about anything anymore.
Yeah. I never get hurt.
But you never care about anything anymore.
Man, I don't care about shit. Fuck everything. Whatever you do to me, I don't care. But if I don't get hurt, I'm good. As long as this body stay protected,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Melody, you'll never get hurt. Feelings, physical, you'll never get hurt, but you'll never care about anything else ever again.
I'll take it.
You'll take that? Man, I'm so in tune with my emotions, I can't take that.
What?
I can't take that,
Really?
man. I feel like our emotions are part of, when y'all said what makes us, like, okay, we're made, but I don't think nobody gives us our emotions, and I think our emotions decide a lot of who we are. I think our emotions are part of who makes us, and I don't know how to qualify that, so I didn't say shit about it because I don't want to sound stupid
But at some point in life,
on
you
video,
gotta,
like I just did.
I don't care.
But at some point in life, you gotta kind of, I don't know, learn how to control those emotions.
For real, but that's what I'm saying. Learning how to control them is what makes you you, right?
So that's why, So
that's part of what makes you you. How you control them.
The grand scheme of things, the grand scheme is for me to eventually learn how to master that and control those feelings.
Suppress that shit.
Yeah, no, not suppress.
They say y'all some savages up there.
Not suppress them.
They say y'all some savages, man. Y'all getting rid of everything.
Who?
They up there. They said y'all some savages. They said y'all would stop caring about shit. Y'all selling your family up the river for money.
That's this motherfucker. It ain't me. It ain't me.
You know, family and
I
friends.
love my family. Look,
Yeah.
look. Hey, be
All right.
game. I love my this nigga. Hey, but I would definitely, If hey.
All right, look. Here go the next round. We start.
I love myself.
Here go the next round. Here go the next round. Here go the next round. Here go the next question. Are you going to keep this or are you going to veto this one right here, right? I'm making you pregnant. Well, I mean, not I'm making you pregnant, but I'm making it where you become pregnant.
Yeah.
It's either or right now.
For you, it would be your girl.
Right.
Your girl. And for you, it's you. But it ain't me that's making it, but it's me that's programming it. But it ain't me that's making y'all pregnant, right? But y'all pregnant now. Y'all keeping that or y'all getting rid of that?
I had surgery, so I can't have no more.
I ain't ask you that. I'm building a new build.
Right.
I'm building a new build, and I made it where this version of you got a baby coming in 9 months. You keeping that or getting rid of it?
But Georgia just passed that 6-beat heartbeat law.
It ain't no heartbeat yet. I'm making it. I ain't even hit the button yet. You still get the chance to veto this option. Ain't no abort. We're not talking abortion. We're talking, do you want to keep this option or not? I put it in the programming where after I hit the button and we start this new you, 9 months later, it's going to be a baby on the way. You getting rid of that? You getting rid of that? What about you? Say no. Both of y'all y'all vetoing. If you wanted to have that baby, if you was wishing on that baby, you should drink like the lady in the attic or the flowers in the attic story.
Damn.
All right, here go the last round of the last game of the night. All right, I'm putting this in your final build. You decide if you're keeping it or if you're letting it go. You ready? I'm making you a genius who will never know friendship. I am making you a genius who will never know friendship.
I'll take it.
A genius who will never know friendship. You taking it?
I'm genius.
Y'all both genius? Y'all both gonna be the genius?
Fuck friendship.
Kiwi said she cut her family off last year. Best decision ever, nigga.
Kiwi.
Best decision ever, nigga. And they said, Dre, was it heart or brain surgery?
You know, I'll take it. You know why I'll take it? I'll take it because I kept my family.
You kept your family, but you'll never know friendship. So your family is enough to get through, is what you're saying.
Cool. That's cool.
All right, well, there it is. Some of these things got through. Some of these things got entangled and couldn't slide through because that was quantum entanglement and quantum computing we were doing, right? But in the end, we all got the power to change. And we all live in a world with real limits at the same exact time, right? So what if I said that there's a power in being okay with whatever you are and whoever you are? What if I said that you don't have to worry about that? What if I said that if you want to change, you should go ahead and change? And if you don't change, that's because that's who the hell you were supposed to be. And if you do change, that's because that's who the hell you were supposed to be. What if I said that?
Yeah.
What if I said that? What if I said because in reality we're all really just saying that we all got parts of us that we would change, we would get rid of if we had a perfect world. We all got parts of us we don't like. But we got to love ourselves. We got to accept ourselves in this world, right? Because ain't a damn one of us perfect. I promise whoever was listening to this game, no matter what I said, you picked one thing you would change. You picked one thing you would have added. You picked one thing you would have took. And that was the point, right? That none of us are perfect. None of us are happy with everything. But it's about finding that piece of you, right? And if you want to be better, we talked about some of the things you could do to get better. Real talk, right? We talked about the gurus. We talked about the books. We talked about your uncle who was 86 and had 2 divorces. Hey, man, you never know where the knowledge will come from, right? I'm just saying, it's a wide, wide world out there. If you don't like yourself, change yourself. Ain't nobody locking you in, right? So look, check work. Y'all go ahead and take a second. Before I do the closeout here, I want y'all to both take a second. Tell us how y'all enjoyed it. Tell us anything y'all want to shout out again. Go ahead and take a second. I think we started with you first last time, so we'll go ahead and start with Dre this time. Shout outs, anybody you want to say goodbye to, tell them about the night, how you enjoyed your show, your first time on the couch.
Yo, I appreciate everybody coming out and listening to me, having my understanding of the perspective of everything. Got my cousin out here, Big Cat. I represent you, brother. Thank you for showing love. And, hey, I feel how I feel. And I feel what I feel. So I want to let y'all know that. And it is. ATL, born and raised. That make it do what it do, baby, like Ray Charles say.
Big Drake. Drake. Melody Monroe.
What's happening? Like you said, Melody Monroe. Shout out to Croxxbone. Like I said, appreciate y'all for having me on the show tonight. Melody Monroe. Melody, MELODY _MONREUX on Instagram. Monroe 310, Facebook, Monroe 1, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Notorious, certified, streaming right now everywhere, all platforms. Check me out.
Yo,
let's go.
I would like to say, first, let me thank all of the people in the comments. Y'all kept us rolling all night long. Kiwi Thomas said it took me beating cancer to learn to love myself.
I love that. Beat that shit.
Big Mike, love it. Keep it up.
Cuzzo.
Yo, y'all all been out here. ACB, TL, Roy, y'all all been kicking it with us. We appreciate all of y'all. The fans from the first show, the fans from the second show, the fans from the next show. I'm your host, the living question mark, the last philosopher, the unadulterated D Times, and yes, the D is for drastic. Joining me today was the beautiful artist extraordinaire, Melody, one of my closest friends, actor and comedian, Dre. I thank y'all both again for coming and sitting on the couch. Y'all will find us here next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Croxxbone Music Review. You're going to find us 10 p.m. sitting right here again on the couch. You never know who it might be. Might get back to usual. Might mix it up a little more for y'all. You never really know, right?
Right.
And then that'll be at 10 p.m.-ish. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just remember, man, the world is always going forward. So if you ain't going forward,
what the fuck you doing?
The hell are you doing, baby?
I know what he said, right? I got you, brother. I'm with you. What the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing, man?
Nah,
you got. Hey, if you want to crank it up, man.
What the hell are you doing?
Look, this is my song.
What would you do for a chance at a better you? The ultimate you, the best you that you could do. The kind of you they always knew you had inside you. See? The kind that make them wanna all roll and die with you. That's all I ever wanted. Yup, I know what I would do. This ain't about me. It's about you. It's about you. Showing them you're brand new. And that it ain't a damn thing that you can't do. And you can do. Problems just be ran through. Show them what you're worth and watch them all act like they knew. They're getting money, you. They're getting legal money, you. The you that get to blow a few or do what you wanna do. I'm talking real life, kinda feel real nice. Don't you want a real life, kinda feel just right? What would you do for it? How would you shoot for it? What would you do for it? What would you do? Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade, change to a better you. A better you. It's all about a better you. Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade, change to a better you. A better you. It's all about a better you. Can you look me in the eyes and say honestly, you're the best you that you could ever be? Couldn't be no better. Are you down to the letter? Are you down to whatever? Like you just don't care. In a ditch, what would you do to get up out of there? What if I told you that I knew how we could build some stairs? What would you do to be the you that no one could compare? What would you do to be the you that none of us could spare? Kind of you with no reflection, just reflected glare. And when you come around, all status in the air. The kind of you that make the mother cats say life ain't fair. Break their mirrors and wish that they could disappear. I'm talking real life, kinda feel real nice. Don't you want a real life, kinda feel just right? What would you do for it? How would you shoot for it? What would you do for it? What would you do for it? Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade, change to a better you. A better you. It's all about a better you. Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade to a better you. Upgrade, change to a better you. A better you. It's all about a better you. All I'm saying is you deserve the best of this. Why you wasting time screwing around with all the rest of this? Lead us to them suckers and hating for ruckers. Love sucking half hustlers. It's a world full of busters. We need more yous, but yous need to choose. Cause right now you're not you, just the you coming through. I need the you that's brand new, that knew that he can't be moved, that knew that she can't be moved. The you that refuses to lose, ain't the name on the shoes. It's the wearer that grooves. Yep, it's time to improve. Yep, it's time to cut loose. You've been choking yourself. How about you cut your own noose? And you've been shorting yourself. Stand up, you don't need a boost. It's only you can get proof. These are lies of the truth. Am I a soothsayer or just a bitch in the booth? Talking real life, you kinda feel real nice. Get yourself a real life, kinda feel just right. Better you, better you, better you. It's all about better you, better you, better you, better you. Yeah, hell yeah, you, a better you.